some weight behind this guy. Oh gosh. Come on. Oh, I lost my leader. Oh my gosh, sweet Jesus. Dude, I need help. I need help. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. We are out here this afternoon below this big dam on the river, and our goal is to catch as many big old catfish as possible. I'm actually trying to catch 200 pounds of catfish to be exact, maybe more. We're just gonna see what happens. The goal for today's mission is to see how many pounds of catfish we can catch, and I think we have about 3 hours of daylight. So to do that, I've got two rods. I've got my big old long surf rod dude, and then I've got this guy right here, which I'm gonna soak baits just directly underneath the boat with, and we're gonna be using some freshly caught shad. I have them here in this bucket and pulling out, so you guys we're working with today. We got big ones and small ones. Here's kind of a medium-sized one. I prefer the biggest ones because I can chunk it up into more pieces of bait, but that should be good. Just caught these just a moment ago over on the rocks. And yeah, let me show you guys my scale I'm working with, so I'm excited about this. So a few years ago, I was out flea marketing and I saw this big guy and I was like, I gotta have it. And the reason I got it originally is because I was catching some big old snapping turtles and I wanted to weigh them to see how big they were. And this was how I was weighing those turtles. And also I was like, man, I could weigh some big old flatheads with it. So I was weighing big catfish with it. But it's been sitting in my shed for like 2 years now. It hasn't been used. It's just a spring scale, but it's pretty accurate. And it's just a way to get a quick read on these catfish without having to jack around with the digital scale. And yeah, so we're gonna be weighing them on this big old dude. It goes up to 100 pounds. Maybe we'll catch 100 pounds. I don't know, it could be done. But I'm excited to get this trip underway. They're flowing some water out of the dam pretty good right now. They just turned it on, so the fish should be feeding the rest of the afternoon. I'm hoping they go crazy. But yeah, we're gonna get after it. Hopefully y'all are excited for today's adventure. If so, do me a huge favor, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and let's see what size kitty cats we can put in this boat today. Let's go. All right, we got this big gizzard right here. This should make about 6 or 7 good pieces of bait. Go ahead and chop them up. I meant to bring a cutting board, but I forgot it, so we're using my terminal tackle box. It is what it is. That's that good stuff. I've got a good amount of big ones. I don't have an unlimited amount though, so I'm gonna try to make them last as long as possible. But that should be good to get us going. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces off of that. Should be good to go. Let's rig them up and let's send them out there and see if they're biting. Fish on. I can't tell how big he is. He's going upstream though. Feels decent. He ain't bad. Hopefully it's a catfish. Don't feel like a drum. Feels like a catfish, guys. That was the second cast, I think. Oh yeah, it's a nice one. Nice catfish, baby. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on, big guy. Oh, he ain't as big as I thought he was. I just got excited. All right, get up here. Oh man, I don't know why that fish felt as big as he did, but we'll take it. It's a channel cat too. Normally we catch a ton of blue cats down here. Channel catfish are always mixed in too, but that's definitely a start. It's not a big dent in the 200 pounds I'm trying to catch tonight, but we'll weigh him and see how big he is. He's probably 3 pounds, probably 3 pounds or so. We'll take it. So this is how we're gonna do it. I have these lip grippers. They usually have a ring on here, but my dog chewed them off, so I just got some paracord tied on there. I'm all straightened up. 3 pounds. 3 pounds. Which honestly, a 3-pounder would be some delicious eating, but we're gonna throw them back. We might keep some, but we're gonna focus on just getting some numbers. So let's go ahead and toss them back. Get back in there, so we get one even bigger than that. Here. Fish. So that felt weird. It didn't feel like a rock. It still doesn't feel like it. It feels weird still. It's It's definitely a fish. He's running right at me. I can't tell if it's big or small. Golly, when they're all the way out there, 80 yards, 100 yards to the end of your cast, they feel good. It does not feel very good. Oh man. Oh man. That's why he felt weird. It's one of them dudes. I ain't mad at it. I mean, I'd always rather catch a fish on a cast than to not catch one, but we're after the catfish. That's a little freshwater drum. We're probably gonna catch several of these today, but hopefully in between the drum and small catfish, we're gonna catch some 20, 30, maybe even 40-pound blues or flatheads. But let's get a new bait, back out there. Fish. Got you. Be a kitty cat. He might be catfish. We got bigger a little bit. Are you bigger than I thought you were? Oh, it's a bigger drum. Dang, these drum are fierce. Ruthless. That bait got to the bottom and he was just on it. He's probably like 3.5 pounds. Nice drum. Is that a fish? Dude, this is a fish, it's a giant. Oh, it's a fish, oh my gosh. Dude, this might be a flathead or something, this feels weird. Dude, this is weird, this is big. It's a big fish. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is really big. Dude. Please be a catfish. He's coming. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay. That's weird. I thought he was way bigger. He's still big. It's our biggest one. I got nervous. Did he eat the weight too? What the heck is going on down here? Gotcha. Woo. All right. That's a nice catfish right there. That's a blue catfish, first one of the day. Oh man. I don't know why he felt so big. Like he was coming to me the whole time. I got nervous. Look how fat he is though. Look at how fat that catfish is. That is awesome. So we caught channel catfish, a couple of drum. We got our first blue cat. I don't know how long he was on there. The line felt weird from the get-go. I thought it was kind of stuck on the bottom, but I guess he just had it the whole time. I bet he's like 7 pounds, maybe 8. Let's figure it out real quick. Six and a half? We round up. 7 pounds. 7 pounds. And that fish really ain't that long, but he is just so fat. Actually, we're not gonna be like that. We'll round down. 6 pounds. 6 pounder. Sweet. Let's get him back in there and see if we can catch another one. I thought that fish was so big. Come off? No, I got him. No, he came off. No. Ah, the boat was spinning. I went over some really nasty rocks. And I thought I was about to get snagged. Popped it up over it, popped the bait up over it, and got smoked. Just didn't get it. The thing I like about these fish is that they really do commit to the bait because they don't have that long to think about it. The current's ripping, they're sitting there with their mouths facing the dam, and when anytime anything comes past them, they're just like, and they prefer these dead chunk baits instead of a live one because they're easier to get. That's catching a drum. Another fish. We got a fish. It's a white bass. What the heck? It's cool to catch a white bass, but that's not what we're after. So somehow I forgot to get this rod rigged up or baited up and cast it out here. So we're gonna head and do that real quick. I got a big old shad head, got a big old 8/0 circle hook on here, and we're just gonna drop it, pretty much right behind the boat. We're kind of in a nice little current break, and it should stick to the bottom. This is my giant burning shark reel I got off Amazon. This thing has got some serious power, almost too much power. I feel like I lose fish because I'm like torquing them in too hard. But anyways, let's pitch this thing out here. I'm also seeing a bunch of gar. Oh. Let's try that again. Got distracted, saw a gar flipping and flapping out there. Huh. Just something like that. We're gonna let it get down to the bottom. All right, we're on the bottom. This reel has a clicker. So we'll know if we have a fish because we'll start pulling on that. We'll just set that right there. Hopefully nothing happens and the pole gets yanked out. Hopefully we hear that thing screaming in just a few. But until then, we're gonna keep casting this bait up into the fast moving water, keep bumping it down and try to connect some big catfish. Fish on. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. What's he doing? What's he doing? He's getting big. He's getting crazy. He's got me in the current. That ain't no drum. If it is, it's a big drum. That's a nice catfish, I think. Oh, he's got me up against the current, so it's hard to tell for sure until we get him up here by the boat. Not bad, he's rolling on the surface. It's a catfish. It's a catfish. I might know where they're hanging out now, because as soon as that thing got to the bottom, he was on it. And that only happens when there's a bunch of them. Come on. Oh yeah, that's a good catfish. Stay on. Current's changing right here. Oh gosh, it's Shamu. That's more of the flavor we're after. That's how you make up ground. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. What a beast. That's a good catfish right there, guys. Look at that meathead. That's probably a double dig right there. Just wait till we get one twice this big or 3 times that big. He's not as fat as that last blue catfish we caught, but he's a long one. He's gotta be 10. Are we ready? Oh yeah. Scale don't lie, is that 11? That's 11. Call it 11 pounds. 11 pounder, biggest one of the day so far. My goal is to double this before the end of the day. Beautiful fish. Let's get it back in the water. I'm gonna put it right back in the same hole. Gotcha! Gotcha! Stay on, Big Daddy. Be big. He's kind of going upstream. When they go kind of upstream, oh. Okay. When they do that, when they do that, they're big. Gosh. Okay. Unless this one's tail wrapped or something, I think he's bigger than the last one. Yeah, there's some density. There's some weight behind this guy. Yeah, he's swimming up. Look at that. Look at that. He's swimming up. Oh, baby, stay on there. Don't bust me. Look at this thing. He's going upstream. Look at this thing. Stay on my trolling motor, big guy. This might be a 20. Oh gosh. Come on, I just want to see you now. Let me see your face. Oh, darling. This one is not small. Come on. Oh, come on, I see my leader. Come on. This is big. I've got my drag tight. I had it way too tight. I still got it tight. Come on up. Oh my gosh, there's no fighting these fish. There's no giving up. Oh my gosh, sweet Jesus. Dude, I need help. I need help. Oh my goodness. Dude, this might be 30 pounds. Oh my gosh. Yeah! Oh my gosh! Yeah! Thanks, man. Oh my goodness! So, if y'all remember that first catfish or that second catfish I caught, maybe the first one, I was like thinking that one was big because it was fighting weird. That one was fighting the same way, but then he started doing big fish stuff. I gotta grab my grippers. Dude, this is big. I don't know how big. My PB is 35 pounds, blue catfish wise. Oh my gosh. Look at my leg. Look at my leg. Oh. That's what we came here for, guys. That is a monster. That thing is heavier than a bag of dog food. Oh my gosh, look at that tail. Look at that thing. Look at the head. That is enormous. Okay, we're gonna get a quick weight on this thing. It's a good thing we brought the heavy duty scale. I don't know if it's accurate or not. We're just gonna go with it. 22 pounds. I was starting to feel like my my goal of 200 pounds this afternoon was a little bit ambitious, but with a fish like this, that kind of changes things. We're on our way now. If we catch some more like this, maybe hook up with a really big one. This is really big, but I got a really big one. We're gonna be in business. Look at the head. Oh, that's a big catfish. That was awesome, guys. I haven't caught one that big in a little bit now, so that's exciting. Scale said 22, I think, and honestly, I feel like it might have been a little bit bigger. I don't think it was 30. I think he could have been pushing 25, but we'll just go with what the scale says. 22 pounds. We're rigged back up. We've got another piece of cut shad on there, and I got a little scale on the hook. Get that off. But we're gonna try to get some more of those in the boat. We're gonna try to get something bigger. That was a wild ride. felt weird. I don't think this is a kitty cat. It seems kind of fast. I don't know, I'm sore. What is that? This is strange. No, oh gosh, big old blue eyes white dragon. I knew it felt weird. This drum was just trying to give me a little break after catching that big catfish, but I'm ready. I'm ready for another big one. Nice fish. Peace. That's a kitty cat. I just drag it a little bit. So I really like to keep the drag tight whenever I'm in the fast water because I don't like them pulling it and getting way downstream because then I can't ever get them back. And then when I get up by the boat, I'll loosen it up. Feels decent. Oh man. If my line was to break just then, my line breaks, I'm going backwards. I gotta be careful. Dude, I don't know. It feels good. I don't think he's a 20. I don't think he's 4 pounds though. Gosh. There he is. Oh baby. Oh baby. That's a beluga. Don't do that. Uh-oh. Using a 10.5-foot surf rod on a bass boat can be kind of weird, but we're doing it. Okay. I've almost got, oh gosh, he's way bigger than I thought he was. It wasn't pretty, but we got it. We got it. Gosh, look at this meathead. Look at that. It's a dang white whale. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Gosh, he's big. That's a chub. Hold on a second. That's some meat. Oh my goodness. I don't know if he's 20. If that other one was 22 on that scale, this one's probably gonna be a high teen. That's a good one. And it's crazy how they vary in coloration. Like this one here is more of that light blue. That last big one was really dark. Oh man, just long, big, fat, healthy catfish. It's crazy. I'm gonna say on this scale, 17. Oh man, I'm good. I'm good. 17. 17. That ain't no scrub right there. That is a beautiful blue catfish. Awesome. So I think right now would be a good time to explain exactly what I'm doing to catch these catfish now that I've caught some. So what I'm doing is a technique called bumping, or at least I call this bumping. Some people call it bumping when you're actually just floating downstream in your boat in the current. But honestly, all I'm doing is I have my cut shad rigged drop shot style. Oh gosh, I need to hold that thing. About a foot above the weight. I'm using a 3-ouncer right now. You want to use as light of a weight as possible that can get down to the bottom and bounce over those rocks. If you're using a too heavy of a weight, it just gets stuck in the rocks and you lose all your stuff. So this 3-ounce is perfect for the flow we have out here today. And what I'm doing is I'm casting it as far as I humanly possibly can upstream, and that's why I'm using this longer 10-foot surf rod, using this big reel with a lot of line just so I can launch it way up there. and letting it down the bottom and just letting it drift in the current. And so when I'm holding my rod up really high, I'm trying to keep my line off the water, and I'm feeling for rocks. And whenever I hit a rock, I'm able to, you know, kind of pop the rod and get the weight and the bait off the rocks. And whenever I do that, it's a lot of times when the fish bite it. So if I had my rod like low and just drifting into the water, would grab the line, it would drag, it just wouldn't be a great presentation. So that's why I'm using this big, long, heavy-duty setup, just so I can cast it far and keep it out of the rocks. And then, of course, I'm gonna hook up the big catfish, winch them in against all of this current. So let's get this thing back out there, see if we get our arm broke. I think that's the spot. I think 10 feet past that's the spot. Oh gosh. It feels like my bait is actually like running into fish as it's drifting down. I'm feeling weird bumps that don't feel like rocks. And then all of a sudden we'll just turn on it. That was the hardest hit of the day. I don't know how big he is. I think he's kind of smallish. I hope it's a catfish. He's kind of being, oh yeah, it's a kitty cat. Come here. There we go. So I really love having these little lip grippers handy in the boat to handle these catfish, just because whenever you're fighting them, you know, over and over again, your hands get tired, you lose your grip strength, and these guys will start death rolling, they'll just really tear your hands up. I've had many days where I go home and my hands are just absolutely just rubbed raw, and it hurts for like a week. Maybe it's a little bit weenie of me to use the lip grippers, but definitely a game changer. That's another nice little catfish, probably about 5 pounds. 5 pounds, we gotta weigh them all. Maybe a little more. 7 pounds? 7 pounds. We'll take it. That's just another overall just really solid catfish. If we were keeping catfish today, I would definitely throw them in the live well cooler, but we're not keeping them today. We're gonna send them back to the river. Maybe next time I catch him, he'll be 40 pounds. Next cast, baby. Next cast, baby. We need this action. What is this? He's coming right to me. He's coming right to me. Come on. Don't be a drum. Be a big old kitty. What is that? Is that a flathead? Oh, baby. Let's go. We got a flathead. Woo. That's awesome. That's our smallest fish of the day, but look at that. A flathead catfish. You gotta love it. There's some big flatheads down here. I haven't caught any myself, you know, like really big, like 20 plus pounders, but that's cool. That is cool. Way better than a drum. We can add this to our overall weight, even though I think it's only gonna be like 2 pounds. That thing, that is awesome. All right, we got our flathead on the scale. Looks like it says 3 pounds. So not a monster catfish. I think that's our smallest one of the day. But with this catfish, we've kind of had a little change of heart, a little change of plans. It's all fun and games catching and releasing catfish until a flathead shows up. So I think we're actually going to keep a couple of catfish. We've decided we're going to have a little catfish dinner this afternoon when we get off the river, and this is going to be really tasty. So we're going to throw him in a live well and maybe throw and hopefully catch a couple of smaller blues or channel catfish to add to it. That's cool. You see that? Which that'd be great if that happened. Oh. Fish on. That one feels decent too. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This doesn't get any better, guys, unless they're like all 40 pounders. But what would you do if you're catching 40 pounders every cast? I might fall over dead. That feels decent. I'm hoping that this would be a good one to keep. To pair, oh gosh. Uh-oh. We got some weight on him now. He was going down in the current, now we're fighting up against it. I don't know what we got. Maybe it's another flathead. How cool would that be? He's coming up. He's going down. He's coming up. Oh, perfect eater right there. Yeah. Now we got dinner. Woo. Look at that. That's a nice blue catfish. He's not super fat, like some of the ones that still got a little bit of a belly on him. That'd be a good one to take home and eat. I'm gonna guess 7. What we got? Oh. Easy sea biscuit. Oh, he's bigger than I thought. 8? 9? That says 9. That's closer to the 9 than 8. We're going 9. Chunky boy. Maybe those first ones I caught earlier on seemed bigger. That's because I hadn't caught any for like size reference. And now after catching, you know, a couple of real big ones, these guys look smaller. It's like 9 pounds. Feels like a 9-pound bowling ball. But regardless, he's going in the live well. We're gonna cook him up. We might keep one more, but that should be enough to feed us. And you can probably get him in a little faster. Oh, dude. That one bowed up on it. He doesn't feel, this one here does not feel very strong. He crunched. I got a big old shad head on here too. What is that? Is that a drum or a catfish? A catfish. Oh, it's a big boofy drum. Golly, look at that sucker. Oh gosh. I think we need to wait on that one. That's definitely our biggest drum of the day. He absolutely barreled that big old shad head. He's probably close to 5 pounds, maybe. These freshwater drum can get huge. They can get 20 pounds. What'd we say? 6? Not bad. 6-pound drum, I'll take it. Oh, shoot. I think we got one on this. I'm gonna send this back on this pole. We definitely got one on this. What's going on here? Oh gosh. That was weird. They got some stuff going on with this pole. This pole's been out here forever. Oh gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh, it's a guard. Jump. Yeah, baby. That's cool. Okay. Is he hitting my net? We got him. He didn't want it, but we got him. Oh, he about pulled the rod in the water. Guys, I don't know how long these lip grippers are gonna last in this thing's mouth. Look at that long-nosed gar. That big white rod started doing weird stuff, and the line had gone to the front of the boat, and it had been all the way down there, but this gar picked that bait up off the bottom. Look at the tail on that thing. That thing is beautiful. That is a beautiful long-nosed gar. They get bigger than this too. Look at the teeth. That thing is magnificent. I wish it was an alligator gar, but I also wish it was a big catfish, but I'll take it. We caught a little bit of everything out here today. Sick. Okay, we're gonna send another head back out there on this white rod. Same way, just kind of out here, out of the way. Most of our big catfish we're catching on the other rod, they're running down here and getting all jumbled up. There's a little rock ledge or a little rock little spine thing right here, and I'm trying to keep the bait kind of in line with. Keep it right here on this little current break. But ultimately, I just kind of want this out of the way. Just kind of as a little passive little setup. We get our main rig back up. Oh. That's a fish. I was borderline in between if it was a fish or a rock. And that's normally a good thing. It means they're big. And now he's feeling kind of, it's so hard to tell. Feels good though. All these fish feel good. I'm just hoping it's a kitty cat. Oh, it's a kitty cat for sure. right here. Oh, nice one. Is that a flathead? Flathead, big flathead. Dude, no flathead. Yes! That's why it felt like a rock. Welcome back to Browntown, guys. That is a solid flathead. Definitely, again, not a monster flathead, but that right there, that's gonna be some good eats. That's gonna be as good as it gets. Look at that thing. It's probably 7, 8 pounds, maybe 9. Hard to say. And you can tell where they get the name flathead catfish from. Their dome is flat. Flat just like a rock. They just sit there still on the bottom, wedged between them rocks, wait for stuff to bump down, and they gobble it up. What an awesome fish. Uh-oh. That's serious. Hold the phone. Please be a catfish. That feels weird. That feels good. This reel is junk. Oh my gosh, it's not even working. Come on. This reel is so hard to reel. What's wrong with it? Something wrong with it. We got a flathead in the bottom of the boat. We got something on the burning short. Can't even reel it. He's coming up though. Come on, be a catfish. It's a catfish. It's not big. What is this reel doing? From that run, you would have thought that was be a giant blue cat. We got doubles. What's wrong with that, guys? What's wrong with that? These guys actually like to eat these smaller blue catfish. That's cool. Let me get this little blue catfish out of the way. We're just gonna call him 2 pounds. 2-pounder. And that flathead, a little over 10 pounds. Heck yeah, so 12 pounds right there. Oh man, how exciting. That is amazing. Again, a beautiful 10-pound flathead catfish, perfect eating size. If we were catching them really big ones, we'd probably throw them back, but these guys are hard to turn back because they are so delicious. We're gonna put him in his own live well. Hopefully he doesn't break anything in there. We've got 3 catfish in there now. We got plenty for dinner. Now we gotta focus on catching, I'm not sure what our weight total is at now. I think we're close to 100, maybe like 90. And we're probably not gonna get to 200 pounds. If we had a little bit more time, we'd probably get to 200. I have no doubt if we got here an hour earlier, we'd be really close to that. But we're gonna try to see how far we can get. Maybe we can set it at 120. We can probably get to 120. Probably a mucho grande. Now it's getting bit. I threw it out in the really fast stuff, so I'm trying to get him back across before he gets stuck down there. He's trying to get stuck down there. This is a full body workout, guys. Oh, yeah. This is not what we're looking for. Get up in here, little guy, little Jimmy. Another good little eater. Another one we're just gonna call him 2 pounds. Ain't got time to be weighing these little ones. Another little 2-pounder. He could be 1 3/4, he could be 2 1/4, he could be 2 1/2. I think 2 pounds is fair. All right, guys, what an afternoon of catfishing it was out here on the river. They kind of cut the water back a little bit and the fishing slowed down, so we didn't get any more catfish, and it's getting late. We got to get back to the boat ramp. We're actually planning on cooking up some of these fish this afternoon or tonight when we get back to the house, so we wanted to have enough time to do that. But I think we just narrowly missed catching 100 pounds of catfish, but we definitely caught over 100 pounds of fish. If you count all the drum, you count the gar, you count the white bass, I think we probably caught roughly, I would say probably 130 pounds of fish, and that's definitely not bad. I think we fished for a total of like 2.5 hours too, which is just insane. They turned the water on out here a little bit later than they normally do, so we just didn't have a whole lot of time to fish, and we got out here a little bit later than we wanted to. But had we gotten out here as soon as they turned the water on, I think we could have easily gotten to that 200-pound mark. So let us know in the comment section if you'd like to see us come back out here and try to accomplish the 200-pound of fish challenge. I definitely want to come back out here and do some more catfishing and try to catch maybe a new personal best. But yeah, a lot of fun. Big thanks to Jacob for coming out here and filming this episode. It's so cool having somebody out here to help document this experience. I literally caught my biggest catfish of the year this year. I've caught some big catfish. That was definitely the biggest blue catfish of the year, but I think we can top it. So we're definitely gonna have to come back out here. Let us know in the comment section if you'd like to see that. And while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and we will see you on the next one. Bye guys.